Whoa, we got 3 doubles in a row here. 6-6-2-2-4-4. That's a seed. Very excited for this. Wow, that's perfectly centered gold in the middle of that. In the middle of that room. Like 9 tiles, the gold's right in the center of that. What are the chances, right? Immediately, we got a curd shovel, even more important than center gold. Both races definitely do want to pick that up. Taro is screen watching then. Oh! Don't jump into Minotaur. There's okay, rolling the bat and getting punished for it. Don't jump into the white skeleton either, but alright. That is pretty rough. That bat just not in a good spot. Don't know. With curd shovel and options, just hang out next to walls so that you have an emergency way to exit. Tall sprites coming into play there. I was a little confused as well. I think Pear's trying lineups and gold kills, breaking open these crates. That crate's gonna have gold, but that gold will allow to chain some gold box destruction action, so it was all worth it in the end. Some damage ups is coming out of that too. That's well worth it. Spike Deer is coming to play for a little bit more damage. A lot more damage actually, but possibly temporary. And even more damage up, but you don't want to take that. Taro dancing around the G there, that's power play, Kappa. Getting ready to fight the dragon. Making sure not to get walled in horizontally. Pairs now on King Kongo 1. And Taro also now on King Kongo 1. Okay, the bat is okay. Yeah, that bat is going to cause Pairs to drop the flawless. Bats aren't Pairs' friend today. I'm not sure if there's any day where bats are your friend, but they're pretty much out to get Pairs here, so we'll be able to see what's in purple. It's transmute. Spell in the shop. That's a really good shop. Very, very frosty shop, in fact. For 2-1 shop, that's some quality stuff. I think Pairs, not taking trapdoor. You have free spell to get you out of just pop free spell immediately after the trapdoor, but it's fine. Taro not opting to take free spell, taking Snowbro instead. And extra hearts, which is fair. Given the health situation right now. But both our races are pretty poor right now, with a lot of good items in shop, so that's a shame. In fact, I don't think Taro even had enough to buy free spell, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure how much those curse hearts. I think that's like 350. That's about the same as free spell. Whatever. You can't buy both. That's the point here. It's one or the other, or two or the other, more accurately. Once again, another amazing shop. This Zone 2 has had just stellar shops after stellar shop. Pears contemplating on the kill here. And will bomb freeze for the stellar shop. Said these Zone 2 shops, all of them have been something you want at least. Pears doing a snake dig. Make sure. Oh, you don't need a snake dig. Just dig in a straight line, because if you get in a bad spot, you have courage digs. Bob and weave. So that's how you dodge. That's how you dodge bats. You bob and weave. Oh, okay, that scared me. Like skeleton in a box. Pears is just gonna jump down after all. Oh, some bats! Bats for Pears once again! Out to get Pears here. Taro now has a cursor familiar coming into play here. Bottom left, cursor familiar. Pears flawlessing second boss, which I don't even know what it was, but in purple will be a nurse spell. Taro also opting for the 2-3 kill here. Pears about to check the shop, but you know, shop's kinda dead. Okay, that was a little spooky there. Almost sliding into the hit of a. So okay, don't sliding into enemies. I'm scared. Don't do that. Walk around the ice if you need to. Pears swapping off to 2 damage Warhammer, which is fine. Snaggy on this zone without any boots. But it's not 1 damage Warhammer. 2 damage is enough to sustain a good Warhammer. However, if you do find a better ring, you kinda can't swap off to it. A little bit of a bunch of goblins from Taronuke's side, but we'll be able to kite them away. Checking shops, even though the shopkeeper's dead. Twice in a row, but that's fine. Okay, slides. We're seeing some very spooky slides. Uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. I think Pears should just eat that cheese. But, I mean, yeah, eat the cheese, like, right there we go. Perfect. Got Deathmail 3, okay. Okay. Which is going to be pretty stupid with the Warhammer, but... see how Pears handles it. Seems to be doing pretty well. A lot of ice though, which could be worrying. Freeze! Use freeze! Okay, yeah, freeze earth. That works too. Probably wanting to do that the entire time, but not being able to get into death metal range. Because Warhammer, and wanting to keep the flawless. Checking purple for some pulse tomes. Oh, what you want, but Taro, I mean, while he's using Snowbro, gonna get a nice meaty lunge. Pears checking shop with a dead shopkeeper. That's a thing we're doing, apparently. Popping off to Ring of Pain. And now to Electric Dagger. Electric Dagger, Ring of Pain. A lot of swarm control there. But I say just keep the Warhammer, I think. I don't know, Warhammer's fun. Whatever you're comfortable with. Really. Is a thinking shrine, but Pears probably doesn't want to do anything with that, having already very good at weapons, and bombing for a ring would put them at a pretty bad bomb situation. Taronuke's bomb situation, meanwhile, is 0 bombs, so could be worse. Both races pretty much neck and neck now. Or on the same floor at least. Taronuke slightly behind, having to deal with multiple rooms being opened here. Pairs, meanwhile, yeah, that explodes. There will be a magic ham, but won't be able to get any extra hearts off of that, but that's fine. Already having a lot of heart containers to work with. Taronuke also getting the ham. Horizontal Dragons is going to be fine. That was a little scary, being in the goo there. And also Horizontal Dragon could be devastating. Taronuke using Snowbro to make away with these Blade Masters here. This could definitely be using Freeze more. Or just exit room freezes. Or Deep Blue Freeze right here into Earth, but whatever. Having Electric Dagger making it really fast anyways. Okay, that was some Armadillo Bounce Trap. Taronuke side. Lunging into goo. Going to take a goo hit there. Getting goo confused. This Armadillo, that was a very rough exit for Taronuke there. Trying to catch up to Pairs here. Pairs using the infinite damage there to destroy the Dark Minotaur. Okay, Taronuke needs to not die here. Just snowbrowing away Deep Blues. But on half a Cursed Heart, which I get. Having Transmute, but like that's not heal spell. I don't know why I brought that up. Hey, oh, Apple. Oh my gosh, the iframes. Jesus, that is some roughness for Taronuke there. Electro balls on both sides, a scatter trap up, and skeletons down. You had to Earth there. You just had to Earth there, but even then, just Earth there and then collect yourself. But yeah, that is some crap. Yeah, take it slowly. Even though you're behind, I guess taking it slowly is better than dying. But man, that was a death, definitely. Pairs, meanwhile, picking up a potion, so looking pretty good going into Dead Ringer here. Just needs to finish this off now. Okay, going to freeze and then do some earthy stuff for a very fast Dead Ringer kill. Taronuke already exiting the lobby. It's fine, just start running zone 1. It's not done yet. It's never over until the Necrodancer's dead. Even then, you can blood magic. But it's fine. It's always an option, you just collect yourself. Because tilt is very much a real thing here. Speaking as a racer. Very tilting thing to race this game. Pairs cleaning up Necrodancer pretty nicely here. Dorian just sitting in the corner. Very just behaving. Going to get blown up there. But it will be fine. Pairs will take the first point of the set. Sub 15 real time. GG. Man, that death was some real shit. Oh man. just like the action of playing on half a heart is scary, obviously. But that was... could have been prevented with hindsight, obviously. Looking back into the past, you have hindsight on your side. If more enemies were cleared before just charging forward, but probably thinking they had to catch up to pairs, which is right. Running about a floor behind in Zone 5 is pretty much it. Not really, actually. It's definitely still catch-upable. But in Zone 5 you definitely want to be ahead. Obviously, you always want to be ahead unless you don't, and you want to build up more strategies, racing strategies. Valid strategy to just stay behind and build up at the beginning. In Zone 5 you definitely do want to be ahead, because you're about to finish! Immediate course armor for both of our racers here. Okay, pairs having a little bit of enemy situation there, but we'll handle it perfectly fine. Taro using a bomb for a barrel, just reset, as it is revealed to simply be an apple. But a weapon upgrade for pairs here, titanium spear. A very solid take. Oh, there's a thinking shrine too. Probably just use the bomb on that. Yeah, pairs will just opt to use the bomb. And now let's figure out what the ring is. My favorite. Not a damage up. Pairs making sure not to get destroyed by that here. Buffering off the crate multiple times. That's a 3 damage sphere. Pairs will not take sunglasses. I mean, with 3 damage, yeah, take it. No? Okay, fine. That's fine. If you're not comfortable with it, just don't, then. But with 3 damage, you're gonna be dealing with enemies pretty much one hit. The ones you need. Oh, it's Ring of Frost! Holy crap. Definitely take sunglasses. Take sunglasses. Nope, Frumpy, you're wrong. It's... holy crap, it's Frost, Kappa. Oh, there goes the Leprechaun for pairs. So, bats will continue to possibly be a bane for pairs here. We'll be able to do just one hit for Pistol, not even needing Frost here. Checking purple for piercing. Top it off to piercing off of Frost, which is fine, yeah. Probably would do the same, but 2 very good rings. Not actually sure how good Frost actually is because of how rare it is. So when I get it, it's exciting just because it's rare, not because it's good. But that's just me. Someone probably knows better than me. Tell me how Frost acts up to piercing. Nonetheless, piercing makes things a lot more comfortable. In many ways. What is Pierce trying to do? Value bombing this wall? Looks like it. Let's go. Oh, extra bombs too. Oh man. Taro not going to get the flawless unpartisanal. Did pick up sunglasses. So it does have 3 damage. But no ring. None of the 2 rings that are definitely better than not having the rings. Because Frost you can just freeze enemies then run away. Which is good until they get unfrozen and you get surrounded. But piercing you can just kill enemies. Because you're dealing 2 damage, which isn't 1 damage. More than 1 damage, definitely. Monocle for pairs here, you're gonna get some cookie vision, it seems. We're doing cookie percent. Let's go. 12 cookies. Get that cookie counter up, use them for the iframes. Thinking about that trapdoor there, seeing if the wall mimic would hurt them. And then processing that, and then realizing that the wall mimic won't hurt them. And then jumping. You can see the things happening. Boss shrine for pairs if pairs wants to go back and get 3 damage for the price of an extra mini boss though. Pairs is thinking emoji. Doesn't have enough damage to throw. But we'll be able to clean up the chest pieces and land the flawless. Ooh, bomb charmer strength up. That would probably be very more strength up there, actually. Because that puts you up to 3 damage, which is the threshold you want to be at. Higher if possible, but 3 damage will get you through pretty much everything you need to get through. 10 damage will get you everything you want and more. But that's very much a ways away. Pierce has Glass Shovel, just Glass Shovel that, but I mean, not too important to preserve bombs right now, having 7, count them, 7 bombs to work with. Or 8, before using one more accurately. Could transmute the shop after picking up the compass here. Oh, getting a heal spell. Gonna pass on the Dove Familiar. Many racers do decide to pass on the Dove Familiar. I personally don't. I like the Dove Familiar. It hasn't gone weak. Okay, pairs. Taronuke dying to Deep Blues, getting knighted. Pairs eating up them cookies. Going to be fine. For now, at least. Cookies and quartz armor is a combo. Don't stand on coals. Okay, iframes. Use iframes. I don't know. Just this is pick up that ring of regen too, because piercing is pretty much for speed, and regen is regen. Come on, pick up the regen. Regen's so good. Aw. Especially with quartz too. And your opponent back in zone 1 don't need a push with piercing, but I mean, not like you have that much of a snaggy weapon either. Like if you had Warhammer, piercing would make sense, but having a spear, Blade Masters aren't too much of a trouble with spear. One of the easier weapons to deal with Blade Masters, and what else? What other things you need piercing for? For Oryx and whatever else you need. Deviled Eggs too. Piercing definitely has its value for Blade Masters, but you don't really need to go fast anymore, so don't agree with not taking regen there, but piercing is a very strong ring. Oh, and some magic cheese. Pulse that open. Okay, gonna get Value Bomb. Not... Yeah, just pop the heart transplant. Don't go fast with the heart transplant. Please, please, don't go fast with the heart transplant! Do Bard slow play. Bard slow play sounds like a nightmare. The meta for Bard slow play is just leave your game open for a month. Anywho, this is looking to be fine. Riders are also a thing you need piercing for, but riders aren't as prevalent anymore. Oh, okay, Telemonkey, just hit the sarcophagus and get out of there. Alright, cool. I think... I don't know, wait. Yeah, that was some stuff. Definitely. Telemonkey right into the exit. Definitely unnecessary, come on, players. Might have been an accident, but working out nonetheless. I would heat up a cookie. Might as well here. Just uncurse that heart, but then again, just one more heal will be able to uncurse the heart, which you can get with the stair heal or just a normal heal, but Pears is not going to. Let's see, bombing Conga here. Or... oh, I don't know what the plan was there. Maybe just getting surrounded by enemies. Or maybe trying to use the bomb goblin to crack open the shrine, but at that point, just why bother? Alright, going down to half a heart. 3 damage, sunglasses, sphere though. Oh, having cookies. Let's cookie up. You don't need to take zone 5 trapdoors, Pears. Like, slow play. Slow play's a thing. Could pulse. Oh, okay, just mash that open for a bomb. Yeah, exactly. You having 8 bombs. That's why I was skeptical that there was a plan there. Taronuke going down once again. Deep blues. Going to just lobby up. Collect themselves for the next seed. Always better to do that than getting tilted, but I'm always an advocate of just running Zone 1 really slowly, like deathless Zone 1, instead of hanging out in the lobby, because if your opponent dies at the very end, which does happen, you are going to get off on a good foot. Anywho, Pears on Dead Ringer now. Don't really need to uncurse those hearts anymore. Only in the case of what is... Why do Japanese strats? It's off the rails. Look what you done, Pears. Pears. Pears having a lot of cookies to iframe if that goes horribly wrong, along with Pulse, but just why, like, not even using the bomb on the last bell there. If you're going to use Japanese, why are you taking bombs, Pears? Pears not screen watching. That's my explanation. That has to be it. That has to be it. Pears is not screen watching. That makes a lot more sense than anything else. Anywho, Pears going to go down to 3 hearts. Which is I'm not Dorian at 2 hearts. Dorian frozen. It's looking to be fine. I'm worried, but looking to be fine. There we go. Final hit on Necrodancer, Pears sliding in. With the sub 13 in game. GG, second point will go to Pears, but I mean, I believe Pears isn't screen watching. That's the only logical reason why we see the behavior that we're seeing. Oh, that is Pears' best win of this race, I believe. Yes, bringing the best win down from 15-12 real time to 13-4 real time. Well, that's a run. Scoring up the second point of the set now. as we go on to our third and final seed of the set. It is not best of 5. The way we run normal matches is we run 3 points. No matter who gets them, it's always 3 points. So, regardless of results, you can win 2-1 or win 3-0. And 3-0 is weighted more heavily in the ranking, so that's why we run 3 points. It's not just win or lose. A 3-0 win is better than getting a 2-1 win. Okay, there's some crap going on here. Some CoNDOR with the heart transplant. But pairs will get stomped on. Are also resetting. You can't take the Thinking Shrine if you don't have enough money, pairs. What is this? Just going to bomb everything this time around. Hello, Slimo. Okay, there's double dragon action. Ferris, please. Farm up for the arena, then bomb, and you'll be in a good spot. Heck, bomb the shop walls. Wait, you can't because I'm dumb. Never mind. Oh right, you can place the bomb there. You just kill the Shriner and. And now the shrine's free. However, you do have to get to the Thinking Shrine to get your weapon. Watch, it's going to be Whip, and it's going to be tragic to see that happen. There you go, getting it right this time. It's going to be Flail, that's perfect for this. Just able to knock all the dragons away. But just knock the dragons away. Perfect, perfect. Taking a hit, but finally being able to survive that. The highest tier is Crystal tier. You can... I don't think I have a stat sheet command, so I'll just link it manually. Want to check out the stat sheet. See where racers stand right now. Going into last normal week of CoNDOR. For Grudge Store week, which is always fun. Grudge Store is just challenging other racers or even non-racers to anything for fun. Bloodshot or taronuke, picking out the glass rapier, I definitely do not agree with that. Frankly, I'll just... Yeah, I don't agree with that. Playing glass will just make you play really slowly to make sure you don't get hit. Then again, I don't know what... Okay! I need to run away from the vat, but bounce trapping back straight into the vat, but... It'll be fine for Taronuke there. In the end. Just lunge into the dragon, yes. Yes, perfect. That is true, Sparky. But, you know. That's a shot for pairs, not being able to afford much out of it. Definitely would swap off to obsidian armor there, if that were me. It's not like you have anything you protect with your glass. Taronuke, meanwhile, having a perfectly fine time. In fact, with those ballet shoes, also, obsidian armor is definitely a pickup there. I don't know why you wouldn't pick up obsidian armor. That's effectively a Squigga suit. So, pairs probably just... There we go, we got a rapier drop here. Pop the heart transplant, please. Okay, it's fine. You don't need to pump the heart transplant, I guess, but I would have felt more safe knowing that a heart transplant has been popped and every beat could be well considered. Popping off to a phasing dagger, having no other options in the shop. But yeah, once again, going down in half a heart. Is there a potion in there? You want to dig at that wall there. Check if there's a potion in there. taronuke, please check if there's a potion in there. Oh my gosh, there probably is a potion in there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! This isn't fair. There is a potion in there. As Pears is picking it up right now. Oh man, that is so sad. Yes, it's possible, but just knowing that there's a potion right there and on half a heart and just walking by it is tragic to see. But if you don't know, if you see like tier 2 walls lined up like that, it's possibly a potion, and especially if it's in a box. You can confirm whether it is a potion room, or it could also possibly be a vault room, but with an unlikely chance. If you just check around to see if the tier 2 walls box completes itself. But just... oh... Pears is going to get the flawless, losing the glass armor in the process, however. For... yes, a vault with an obsidian crossbow. But chances are it isn't, so... man, I hate to see it. But yeah, those spell issues are going to be able to put in work for Pears. Doesn't need to damage up to be up to 3 damage, so we'll just swap off to regen, which I do agree with. Not picking up the obsidian armor though, I don't know what Pears is thinking. Probably not considering the valley shoes, but okay, Pears, freeze. Losing the potion. Taro going down, getting batted. Batted away. Bats aren't very cooperative this race. But anywho... okay, that is some swarming on Pears. Freeze, 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 Pears, freeze. It's fine. Get saved by a teleport trap. That works too. But freeze, for the love of God. Exactly. Yes. Even as I was saying earlier, even without the valley shoes, there isn't much reason to pass on the obsidian armor. However, Pears picking up some armor now, I think. Unless Pears always had that. But I think just picking up just now. I looked away for a second. So I don't know. Oh god, please just... use freeze. This doesn't need to be as scary as it is. taronuke. Okay, you don't need to slide. This doesn't need to be as scary as you're making it. You don't need to slide. Just walk around. Even if you want to keep the speed up, which you don't right now. I'm pretty certain at this point Pears isn't screen watching. So that's out of consideration. Yeah, just sitting there and think, that's perfect. What the heck just hit pairs there, Spider? I think so, actually. I'm not sure if you do go off ballet shoes here, because you do have an obsidian weapon. Yeah, I don't think you do. Even with the goo protection, having damage up is much more safe than the goo protection, than possibly being on 1 damage. I guess relying on being able to keep the beat up, which you can't always rely on. Telemonkeying on accident, but actually using a free spell this time, which is great. Spell usage. 11 bombs coming in for bomb iframes if Pairs needs to not die. Bomb iframes are great because they also explode enemies around you, which tends to kill enemies around you too. Drumstick coming in for Pairs here. Not too many heart containers to work with, but will come in clutch if needed. Definitely swap off to cookies. Cookies are an upgrade right now with how few heart containers you have. Upgrade, food upgrade. Upgrade your food. That works too. Just rely on heal spell and ring of regen to heal up, but I mean, then that's a food upgrade and you have 11 bombs. Best in slot food item, Kappa. This is a freeze. I'm scared of that spider. And the low damage as well. Just take time to collect his mecha, but Peta's handling it fine. Doesn't need no freeze. But I mean, if you're not gonna use freeze in that pretty spooky situation, when are you gonna use freeze? I suppose after you take a telemonkey. But I didn't what is Pierce even? What is, like, that mummy isn't gonna go down unless you go, like, just, like, okay, Pierce, stop, Pierce, please. Ah! Eat! Okay! Okay, just, please, just, I don't know, just use freeze or something, like... Are the cookies on this floor? I think the oh, give freeze! I don't know, just don't stop taking hits. You don't really need freeze there, just don't take hits in the first place. Heart containers, you don't, like, okay, yeah, just regen up. Zone 5. Zone 5 has the potential to charge up heal smoke quite a bit, but not too much. Gonna get heals off of the gold. Can get the heals off of this bomb goblin if wanted to get the combo up. And then swiping in, but that could also... you can get blown up, you have Blast Helm. Okay. Do the bomb, I guess. Or could have pickaxed, actually. Taro going down. Missed what happened there. That's not right. Why is my replay button not working? Hello? Oh, here it is. Looks like I overwrit the replay. The replay actually saved, it just didn't load in time. I'm an idiot. Anywho, Pear's having a much better health situation now. But, I mean, that doesn't stop Pear's from being extremely spooky. Oh, Taro got fair and balanced. Great. That sucks, to say the least. Making a pretty solid run back into Zone 3. Just falling in zone behind. Pears at the moment having all the health back, so that those two heart containers coming into play here into Pears' favor. Doesn't even need to heal off the gold because of having so much regen. Having so many avenues of regen here. Only missing Crown of Thorns and Blood Weapon. Okay, this is a freeze. Why would you not freeze here? Freeze! Freeze! Pears! Having enough regen to get a lot of it back, but freeze. Please, why won't just freeze? No, don't get away. Just lure her at this. Like, you know. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Back to full health. All the regen coming in. It's going to work out in Pears' favor. Frozen pizza's fine. I'm okay with it. Pizza's pizza. Of course, it's a better pizza and worse pizza, but even the worst pizza is pretty good. I don't know how Pears thinks, though. I wonder if Pears is a pizza elitist. I'm pretty sure not. Pears is pretty open to just pizza in general. As long as it's pizza, Pears is probably into it. Okay, yeah, just fucking gourmet pizza, and then, yeah, high standards for pizza. Fucking Dorian Pears. Sorry for the swears, but this isn't good. Pears! He did use a freeze spell, but Pears... Cleaning up this set, I wouldn't say cleaning up very cleanly, because you saw what happened, but nonetheless, cleaning up the set.